Good morning to all my friends and family, and welcome to this episode of Jim's 5am Club, and happy first day of summer. What I'd like to do today is go through a book entitled The Conquest of Happiness, and it's a book that was published in the 1930s by an author named Bertrand. What a beautiful start to the day. An awesome day here in Bondi, and we'll see what we can glean from this book from the 1930s. And I think this pool here has been around for longer than the 1930s, but I think it celebrated its 100th year a couple of years ago. So the first message to come from this book is where the author states that the most harmful thing about unhappiness is not the unhappiness itself, but the way it makes us untrue to ourselves. An interesting point indeed, and this book explores the nature of happiness and how to seek it and to achieve it. So the first thing that this book talks about is understanding the causes of unhappiness, and Russell emphasizes the importance of recognizing the various causes of unhappiness, such as competition, boredom, and envy. They're the three key points that the author has identified as the reasons for people's unhappiness. And by identifying these factors, individuals can work towards mitigating their negative effects on one's well-being. The author goes on to discuss the role of desire and how prudent management of desires is very crucial for happiness. Russell suggests that focusing on realistic and attainable desires can lead to greater satisfaction and contentment in life. The author talks about the importance of being part of a community, and he highlights that social connections and community play a significant role in achieving one's sense of happiness. Engaging with others and fostering relationships can provide support and enhance one's sense of belonging, because at the end of the day, it's all about shared experiences and feeling that you're one with your community, one with your family, one with God, and one with the world in which you live in. The author goes on to also talk about cultivating a sense of purpose. Finding your sense of purpose in life is essential for your happiness. The author argues that having goals and engaging in meaningful activities can provide direction and fulfillment. We also look at the value of leisure and making the most of your leisure time. The author stresses the importance of leisure and relaxation. taking time for oneself and engaging in enjoyable activities can rejuvenate the mind and spirit, contributing to overall goodness and happiness. I'm surprised that the pool here is not just chock-a-block full of people at the moment. I think next time that I'm going to come down here, I'm going to bring my swimming costume and get a bit of this action, because it is just so beautiful and just so tempting, especially now that summer is here. The author goes on to talk about embracing change and uncertainty, because change and uncertainty are inevitable. The author Russell encourages readers to embrace change and uncertainty as natural parts of life and things that are going to impact everybody at some point or time in their life and in the cycle of their living. Accepting that life is unpredictable can reduce one's anxiety and open up new opportunities for growth and happiness. The author also goes on to talk about the importance and the power of rational thinking, because at the end of the day, most people live with their irrational fears and are burdened and limited by these beliefs. And this book advocates for rational thinking and critical reflection. The author believes that approaching life with a logical mindset can help individuals navigate challenges and make better decisions that lead to happiness. It's important to understand that a lot of the fears that people have and a lot of the things that hold people back are irrational, and 95% or more of those things that people fear will never come about. So live life with, by taking care of yourself, of course, and having thoughts, but making sure that those thoughts are rational as opposed to irrational. The author goes on to talk about the last point, which is pursuing knowledge and understanding, because knowledge offers potential power. The author emphasises the importance of pursuing knowledge, wisdom and understanding, and engaging with ideas, learning new things and expanding one's horizons, because this can enrich life and contribute to a deeper sense of happiness. And the last point that come from this book is that these lessons collectively, even though they were brought together and put together in the 1930s, illustrates Russell's perspective on happiness, emphasising the interplay between personal choices, social connections, and the pursuit of knowledge in achieving a fulfilling life. So thank you very much for joining me on this most beautiful Sydney summer morning down here at Bondi Icebergs. The waves are pounding, the sun is rising, and it's going to be an absolutely fantastic day and a beautiful summer. Take care, look after yourselves, and we'll chat again soon. Bye for now.